Hey, I'm your host, the Driller himself, VVS Blackout. Do you like TikTok? I know that we all have our different opinions about it, but I have a question. Do you want to know how I got 7K followers on TikTok in about 2 months? Do you? Well, cool. You came to the right place. Before we start the video, I do want to emphasize something. Results are going to vary, and they're going to vary big time, especially when it comes to the secret tip I have at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you want to know how I earned 7K followers in 2 months, let's go ahead and dive into the wonderful world of TikTok, and let's see what we can do.
So the first thing that you're going to want to do is find someone with 50,000 followers and exploit them. Use the
But no, I do have to say that one of the biggest things about TikTok is finding people who have more followers than you, seeing if you guys can link up, see if they can send you some tips or anything else, because normally the best people to ask about something are the people who know more about it than you do. And I know some people out there may have a pride thing of like, well, I don't need to talk to anyone, I could just figure it out myself. And you know, that's fine, that's fine. I've met many people like that in my life and they go on to do great things. But if it's social media, you kind of want a mentor to help you guide the way through it. You know, social media is a messy place to begin with. So the first tip that I have, create content anyone can relate to. And I do mean anyone. So the TikTok that inevitably got me 7,000 views in about 2 months and is still gaining traction as we speak was one that I posted about how video games helped you in school, and I gave an example of how World at War helped me with World War II history. And in that, aside from all the little kids telling me that I was wrong and Black Ops 2 was the best Call of Duty of all time, they don't count, they're still in school, they don't know life yet. I had a lot of people put in the comment section that they learned from Minecraft and that they've learned from Call of Duty, that they've learned from Assassin's Creed and all these other games. Now you're probably saying, what does that have to do with anything? Just tell me how you got the followers. Well, it was a combination of A, the likes, B, the comments, and C, me interacting with those comments. And you could also say that D as well, because people were sharing it with their friends and they were adding their inputs on it and stuff like that. But that was the three main components. And the last two were the most important, were the comments and me interacting with the comment section. Eventually, it just got so big to where I couldn't catch up with all of them, and I was staying up until like 2 a.m. some nights just answering comments, saying that that was cool, saying, oh dude, like that's so awesome, I didn't know you could use Assassin's Creed to learn about this certain type of history. So yeah, it was a lot, and I hate to say it, but not all the comments on that one TikTok are answered. I guess what I'm ultimately trying to say is you don't want to target certain types of people. I know I targeted two different people, the people who've been to school and the people who game, which there's a lot of people across the world who go to school and play video games, so it worked out. But here's an example of why you probably shouldn't target a certain audience of people. Statistically, there's about 689 million people across the world using TikTok. And let's say you want to make plumbing content. There's only 555,900 plumbers across the world. And out of those 555,000, let's say only 10% of them use TikTok. Once you do the math, there's only 55,900 that are using TikTok. Now let's just say there's only 10% of those 55,000 using TikTok to find plumbing content. That means that you have shortened your core audience, your target audience, to 5,590. When you first started out with 689 million people across the world. And you could also say you shortened it down to 5,000 from 555,000. See, that's why I say do not target a certain core audience. Try to make content that anyone will and can relate to. Number two, this is for my content creators out there and my streamers. I did this when I first started, but I quickly stopped, and I still kind of do it to this day, but give or take. Do not post gaming clips on TikTok. Now, it's one thing if your audience is used to seeing you post gaming clips of Warzone or Apex. You know, if they're used to it, fine, whatever. Do you, boo, do you. But for the most part, if you're trying to grow your audience, a lot of the times people will just scroll past the gaming clips. Unless you can find a way to make it interesting, they will just scroll right past it because A, they probably don't care, and B, they've probably done something crazier than what you just showed. Now keep in mind, TikTok is a place to post original content, and not all the time are people gonna want to see gaming clips. Now, like I mentioned, I only started posting gaming clips when I first went to TikTok. And then I eventually branched out, did a little bit of original content, and then of course the one video that I did got me all the way up to 7,000 followers. And this is the big one. This is one that I see a lot of people doing either on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is. Do not copy your favorite creator. It is fine to draw inspiration from them, but do not copy what they do to a T. What you're essentially doing is that you're taking something that's taken them hours, days, possibly even weeks. You're taking it and trying to make it your own, and it's just not gonna work. Now, one of my TikToks that I did, I drew inspiration from this guy right here. I'll throw a screenshot right there on the screen. I used his style of TikToks to make my TikTok about some crazy news titles in Oklahoma. And I gave him credit twice in the video, which is 100% fine. It is fine to do something that your favorite creator is doing, and if you seem like you're copying it to a T, make sure you give them proper credit, because it's not gonna end good for you at all. It's 2021. People are getting canceled for literally no reason. You're getting canceled if you like Pepsi over Coca-Cola. Whatever it is, don't steal content. Instead, tell stories, find a niche, do something that you like doing, and eventually it's going to get you to that following you want to be at. Number 3, interaction is key. I've already touched on this. I already kind of gave an example of why that TikTok initially blew up and went trending and is still trending a little bit to this day. And if you have seen it, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you. Interacting is probably one of the biggest and best things for you to do if you want to build an audience, because if you don't interact with them, they're gonna think that you just see them as a number and they're not gonna care regardless. And here's the thing, you don't have to reply to all the negative comments. I've seen this as a thing on TikTok where big name creators will take a comment, record with it, and it gets a lot more attention than what it's worth. Find the comments that are either positive or constructive, thank them, talk to them a little bit, like it, and then move on. I promise you it's going to get you a lot further than paying attention to literally every single comment that post on your TikTok. I know number 3 was a little bit short, but whenever you think of interaction is key, there's not really much to talk about. It's just using proper hashtags and interacting with the people in the comment section and all that stuff. There's not a lot to it. But number 4 is something that you have to take the time to practice, and it is making your TikToks worth watching. Trust me, if it looks rushed, a lot of people from the outside looking in are going to see the same thing. If it's a trend that you're wanting to do, make sure that you do it first, relatively first, and you also do it to the best of your ability, better than what anybody else is doing on the platform currently. Also, you want to aim to get the highest quality image you can for your videos. I know some of you may look at this video and be like, oh my god, blackout streaming with a potato phone, whatever. But yeah, all this noise right here, all this video noise, yeah, you don't want that in your TikToks, but I'm recording with an iPhone X, so I have no way to control that. Trust me, I wish I did, but I don't. I could turn the light on, but that would just make the whole video look bad. Plus I have LED strips. We're getting off topic. It's fine. Now, tip number 5. The last thing I'm going to tell you before the secret tip, coming up in just a couple of minutes. And it is what to do once you already have a following on TikTok. Oh, what? You thought that after you hit 7,000 followers, you're just going to be able to sit back and relax? Ha! Nope. The first thing that you want to do, honestly, is look at your analytics and study them. TikTok analytics actually provide a lot of great details as to what time your followers are most active, what your target demographic is, where they're at, all that stuff. But if there's one thing, and this goes for Twitch, YouTube, whatever you decide to do not let the numbers consume you. I know a lot of people on Twitch and TikTok, they'll post one TikTok and it gets about a third of the views that the previous one had, and they'll get all upset and be like, I'm not gonna do this anymore, I quit. Don't let it consume you. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes consistency. Don't let it overwhelm you. Now, I can't really talk too much because I don't normally do this a lot, but try to post once a day or once every other day to keep your name in the circle of the algorithm and make it more viewable for other people. So this is the final tip we're talking about. All right, this is some classified information. I went to the CIA headquarters and I pulled all the files. I dove into the vault of TikTok and I grabbed these tips so I can help you guys. This is classified information. And what I need from you is to go check me out on Twitch. I'm live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday when I can, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Also, check me out on TikTok. And the sixth tip that I've learned from getting 7,000 followers on TikTok in 2 months is the TikTok algorithm is random. Now, you're probably looking for me right now with pitchforks and torches in hand, being like,
Blackout, why'd you lie to us?
I didn't, though. I didn't lie to you guys. The thing about the TikTok algorithm is that it will throw you off the algorithm faster than it's thrown you into the algorithm because so many people are using the app. And the thing is, TikTok boosts your first 3 sets of uploads. Let me show you this screenshot. My first 3 uploads, I was breaking 2,000 views or nearly 2,000 views a TikTok, and then it tanked soon after that. And the reason why they do that is because they want you to stay on the platform. They give you that little bit of success, that little bit of trending, and then they take it away and they're like, all right, you know what we're about. Go out there and do it yourself. Now, hashtags can help you. A lot of people use the FYP or the For You page hashtag, including myself, and it gets you on the For You page because it's a hashtag everyone's using, and it's going to help you drive your numbers a little bit more upward. But at the end of the day, it's all about consistency. You know, you won't be seeing consistent growth if you're not consistent with your platform. So let's say, for example, right, you want to post 5 days a week, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know what, I'm a little burnt out, I'm gonna take a week-long break. It's fine, you can do that. But be prepared to work a little bit harder when you come back because you've been thrown out of the algorithm. It's just what happens with social media. Also, follow up on your content. You know, if you're gonna do a 10-part series of a Reddit story, make sure you do all 10 parts. If you're gonna do something that involves multiple TikToks, make sure you follow up on it. Also, don't be afraid to go exploring outside the boundaries of what your content holds. You know, who knows? The one thing you decide to do that's out of the box, it could land you a really successful TikTok career. And then there you go, you've made it. Now, I do want to preface by saying these are the 6 personal tips that I can give you as to how I got 7,000 followers in 2 months on TikTok. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you can, please leave a like down below. Let me know if you know something from these tips that I could have thrown in, something you didn't know about TikTok, or just anything in general. Leave it in the comment section down below, and I promise I will do my best to look at it. I'm also on TikTok, so go follow me there. I will leave all my social media links, including my Twitch, in the description down below. Come check me out sometime. I would love to talk to each and every single one of you. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, the driller himself, VVS Blackout, going dark. I'll see all of you in the next one. Keep it brutal, keep each other safe. Until next time, later!